Welcome one and all, my name is Tawess and today we're doing something different. I always say that, today we're doing something different. But it's because a lot of my videos have been about painting mechs and today we're going to paint an angry elf instead. This is of course the Voidscar Corsairs, which is the new Eldari kill team from the Kill Team Nachmund set. And the reason why I'm painting this guy so carefree and, well, you're going to see. It's because we are actually not going to use this guy as a leader. This is the test model. I'm instead intending to butcher and hack up a Magun Ra to be our kill team leader, because that model is très magnifique. But yeah, so basically we are going to slap paint on an elf. No, get your mind out of the gutter, not in that way. Nothing wrong with slapping some paint on an elf that way, but no, not today. This is neither the place nor the channel for that sort of behavior. But anyway, so what I like with the Voidscar is they, much like the technically sisters and the Octarius box, are new sculpts, not just tweaked sculpts. The Pathfinders and the Chaos team in the Nachmund box are technically standard models, given an extra sprue. The Voidscar, on the other hand, primo brand new models. And as far as put them together, they're going together very easy, very nice. They're sort of multi-part, you can tweak them a bit, but mostly they are going to go into the pose that the box thinks they're going to go into. I have not tried to combine them with the new scouts, or I was about to say Fire Warriors, but that's Tau. The new Guardians. But by the looks of it, I think you could finagle the kits together if you would like to, for some odd reason. The biggest issue are the capes. The capes are there and you are not getting away from the capes. But as I say, I think you could technically use the back piece from a Guardian to replace if you don't want capes on your Voidscar. Now that would of course include buying an entire box of, that's a size reference by the way, compared to a Primaris Marine. They're keeping skill fairly well actually. Yeah, pretty much. I think you could finagle on a back piece if you don't want them to be caped. Either that or you're going to do a lot of hacking and sawing. Not worth it in my mind. First I was like, maybe I can take the capes off, because I'm not that big a fan of capes. And if you wonder why, then Edna Mode put it best. No capes. But yeah. And if you haven't seen The Incredibles, go and see it. Go and see it. Into the internet. I assume it's Disney Plus at this point, but watch it. It's a great movie. Really fun take on the superhero genre. I mean, it's technically a family drama, but you know how it is. It's Marvel before Marvel. So yeah, this is basically a test bed for doing a few different colors, basically. My kill team will not have a uniform color theme. They will have a mishmash of armors and bits and pieces because, well, they are looting pirates. In my mind, they just go around, do their things, steal their stuff. You know, all good things. I might try to pick up a second box once the box comes out and actually try to mash that up with a Guardians box just to tell you how that works. But I think it could be doable. We are also going to, as I said, make a Magun Ra and sort of bit bash that guy into. Is it Magun Ra a guy? Don't know. They are the aspect warriors. I don't know. I think Magun Ra is a guy. It's not important really. It's irrelevant. There's somewhat misgender anyone. That's a rude. Anyway, so Magun Ra is going to get mashed into this kill team's leader because the model is... I wish you get a new set of all the aspect warrior leaders, aspect... What are they called? Aspect lords. I don't know. Aspects, anyway. The elves call it aspects. But that's the idea anyway. So this guy is kind of he's just a test model for going forward. I think I'm trying to incorporate a lot of this bone white armor, because if you has painted as much Deathwing as I have over the years, you do tend to have a passion for bone armor, and it's nice. It gives good contrast to most other colors. If you like the shoulder pad and the knee pads, for example, I really like this like tick of white into it. The sword, by the way, got hit with some really odd paint for the intents and purposes of it. It got hit with the the technical paint. I can't even remember the name. But see if I can reach it. Can I reach it? No, I don't think I can reach it because I have put it somewhere. I don't know where it is. It's the Tesseract green. No, not Tesseract. The one used for Necron anyway. I just put it on the blade, so it's a nice effect. It's not great, but it's a nice effect. Odd, sort of plasmic thing. Now, of course, this is no masterpiece by any stretch of the imagination. This was more a quick test bed to see how I like the model, how I like putting it together, and trust me when I say we are never putting the back piece on before we paint it again, ever. Trying to get in there, paint the inside of the cape, most of these one, ain't happening again. No. So the rest of the models got painted in sub-assemblies and then glued together. But beyond that, the kit is great. Has a lot of variety, a lot of personality, and it's fairly reminiscent of the old kits. Not much. The Orc kit was horrible in the fact that the arms really just keyed into one position, more or less. This has a lot more flexibility in how they put the arms on. It's mostly flat surfaces, which is good. And again, I think that is so you can take bits and pieces from other Eldari kits. And that's nice, because there's supposed to be a mix of all the different covenants and craft worlds and everything. Basically, elf anarchists. With that being said, though, there's a lot of swords in this kit. It is a great kit for bits boxes. And if you wanted to spice up your space elves, it's great. A bit expensive, but you get a lot in this kit. It is fantastic from that point of view, and fairly sticky part to put together. And I say, it paints fairly easily. The armor is great for contrast paint. It has a lot of details, a lot of raised areas, a lot of detail put into the armor that take contrast paint. It's like a king. You can see on the blue. The blue is basically blue contrast paint mixed with some non-oil to thin it out a bit and give it a bit of depth. So I think that's pretty much it. We are going to go into a more in-depth video on painting the rest of the kill team later on. Don't know exactly when. It's one of these things like at some point when I feel like it. We are going to do a Chaos Space Marine one once I've printed some Alpha Legion shoulder pads, because I want Alpha Legion shoulder pads, because I like the Alpha Legion. Lets me play with it, greens and blue tones and silvers and scales, and again, great. I was thinking on Khorne first, but I mean, Khorne is just like red. It's like painting an even angrier Blood Angel Space Marines army, and I don't want to do that. Who wants to do that? I don't want to do that. Do you want to do it? Maybe you do. If that's your thing, I'm not against that, but I'm not doing that. I was also at one point thinking of giving the Chaos Marines the same treatment, making them a Chaos Undivided force of different legions. We might still do that in the future at some point. Again, when the boxes for Nachman releases as separate parts, not part of the goddamn expensive box. Might also have an issue with this. But yeah, we are going to put that on. Again, in the future. We are still on track to pick up some blind boxes at some point. But before that, I recently found a mint in box Ripper. What is it called? Oh god, I can't even remember it. It's the Kitachan limited edition model. Sergeant Ripper J something. Jensen. What's a Jensen Eccles? But yeah, here you have, that's coming up. Here you have a finished model. It's not super spectacular by any stretch of imagination. I have not decided to put a banner or a regular bit on the back. That's left unknown. But for intents and purposes, it's a good model. As it paints very easily. But that is it for today. A little bit of a short video. And until next time, stay safe, be kind, and do play fair. Bye.